a review on Yu-Gi-Oh! The Eternal Duelist Soul in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days Collection for Nintendo Switch. I am so happy that the Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days Collection came out. Alright, this made me so happy when I even just found out about this thing. I've always talked about this, but I never thought it would actually become a reality. And it is now. And I'm happy, I'm glad. So, I want to talk about one of the 14 games that is in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days Collection. And it is Yu-Gi-Oh! The Eternal Duelist Soul. My favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Game, basically, of all time, because this was the Yu-Gi-Oh! Game that I played all the time when I was a little young buck, alright? A young little scrappy dude on my Game Boy Advance. I'm talking about all the time, everywhere, whenever. That's how I did it, with my Game Boy Advance and my Yu-Gi-Oh! Eternal Duelist Soul. It was a great game back then, and it's still a great game till this day, alright? The Eternal Duelist Souls was the first time that the actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Rules of the card game was put in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. Because the games before it, they were playing pretty crazy. They were playing weird. Not the actual way that you're supposed to play Yu-Gi-Oh! The rules and how to summon, sacrifice, tribute, all this stuff, everything with the... It didn't do it. It was weird. But Yu-Gi-Oh! The Eternal Duelist Soul got it right. They did it the correct way. And I loved it. And it plays just as good now as it did back then. And I still think the game looks great. I don't care. Now, mind you, this game doesn't have as many cards as the modern day Yu-Gi-Oh! And the Yu-Gi-Oh! Games. Not even close. Alright, like, at all. It might have like 300 cards in this thing. Like, I don't know. That's about it. We got like, well, how many cards does Yu-Gi-Oh! Even have now? What, about 20,000 different cards? Like, it's crazy. But yeah. The Eternal Duelist Souls doesn't have nowhere near that close. But this game is still great, alright? It has the old school way of dueling, you know what I'm saying? Put a card, summon a monster, put 2, 3, 4 cards face down, and your turn. Not how the new games are, where you special summon 347 times in one turn, put down 5 cards, activate this, do this, activate that, this. You don't gotta do all that. I like the Eternal Duelist Souls because it keeps it plain and simple, the way old school Yu-Gi-Oh! Was and how I love it. Now, this game don't got no super big storyline or no thing in it. It's just basically you going against multiple different characters from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. You're dueling, and you win some, you lose some, you get some draws, I mean, like a draw, like win, lose, draw, not draws like draws in underwear. Anyways, yeah, you know what I'm saying here, alright? But, now, it has the typical